So I've decided to do a final beer, and again, it's for Bingley Brew Club. This can has been in the back of my fridge for months. I've been meaning to review it and I've not got round to reviewing it. It's from Vocation. Sometimes when we buy beers from suppliers, they throw in a couple of cans for us to try. So this one's called New Musik Hazy Pale Ale, 4%, hazy, tropical and citrusy. So Vocation normally brand their beers with 3 different main flavours or characteristics on the back with a little blurb. So this says hazy, tropical, citrusy. Might not be a word, but there you go. Lose yourself in a harmonic haze of pineapple, passion fruit and sweet mandarin with zesty citrus peel and notes of fresh pine. Hops are Citra and Eclipse. So, I mean, that's me all over. A hazy pale ale, I'm a sucker for one of them. Throw a load of fruity stuff in it, pineapples, passion fruits, oranges, zesty citrus, piney flavours, a bit of back end, and I'm laughing. It's a winner. So, we've not had this beer before. We're going to try it as a free 30ml. I said on one of the other videos we're struggling to find free 30ml beers in cans or in bottles local to Bingley within 20 miles. Mainly because people either bottle up in 500ml or they can up in 440ml. But we'll cross that bridge if we get through all the beers. We are 15-16 months in at 9 beers a month without repeats. So, you know, we're on 130, 140 different beers so far in the last year and a bit. I'm not saying that it's drying up or going anywhere because we like doing limited edition beers, but the 330s are harder to find. So I'll put this down, I'll get my glass, just empty that out, and we'll open this and pour it. So it has been in the colder fridge, which is at 3 degrees, and I kept saying 4 degrees for the other fridge, but I've just checked, it doesn't go below 5. So 5 degrees is what the other one's been at. So, New Musik, Vocation. Put it there. We'll go for colour first, hazy. Not quite as hazy as the Live Delicious that we've just tried. But I'm looking that way because it's in my other glass. This is slightly darker than that beer. It's got slightly more carbonation looking at it, only slightly. It is like a light straw colour. Aroma, so this is a run of the mill, that was a limited edition. They're at £4, £5 a can. These are £1.50, £2.50 a can sort of price, so it's hard to compare something that has 2-3 times the value. Aroma isn't as good on this one, but for the price, it's acceptable. Oh, it's cold. It's a lot better cold. So, this one, and I'm going to compare it to the other one because I've just had that one. In between having this one and the Live Deliciously, I did have half a pint of water, cleanse the palate. This is thinner. It doesn't have that creamy mouthfeel that you'd get with a more expensive beer. So if you're spending £4 a can, you probably might have some flaked oats in there. That gives you a creamy mouthfeel. With this price point, you don't have them creamy oats, or you don't have them flaked oats, which produce a creamy mouthfeel. So it's thin, like juice, like water. It's carbonated. it's not as smooth. It would definitely benefit from having oats, in my opinion. Tropical juice, I'm getting tropical juice coming through. It's definitely a lot easier to drink because it is thinner and fruitier and less creamy. Like, imagine drinking a pint of cream, then imagine drinking a pint of orange juice or tropical juice or fruit juice. The fruit juice is going to be easier to get down. 4%, so the other one was 6.2, so this is a lot more sessionable. And you can tell that I think it's set up to be drunk more of these, whereas the other one feels more special. It's a good beer, and you get what you pay for, I guess, don't you? You spend £10 on a beer, you've got higher expectations than £2 a beer. It's a little bit on the thin side for me. Personally, if I had to choose between this and the Magic Rock Sorcery that I started the night out on, the Sorcery is a better beer for me, and this is just a little bit too thin, but it's not me that's drinking this, but it is now, but in future, this is what these cans are for. If you like this beer, you want this beer in the box, you subscribe to the box, or you want to subscribe to the box, let me know what 330ml cans you want in there. We can get them, test them, try them, review them, and yeah, have your say, and we'll get something in. Cheers.